What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back for another video. I am MTG Flux, and we are out here in the Avatar The Last Airbender lifestyle. That's what we're going to do, premiere draft of such. So as we do, take my money, and let's get in there. If you guys like what we do here, please like, comment, and or subscribe. Any of that is great for us. And I appreciate you guys nonetheless. So thank you. End shill. Yeah, give me something to play around. Give me some bomb. Give me some funnage. Okay. So here we have Airbending Lesson, Fire Sages, Katara, Fire Navy Trebuchet, Fire Nation Cadets, Deadly Precision. Zhao's here, but it's really not that great in this limited space. I think I'm taking Fire Nation or Fire Sages. I think the pick actually is maybe Airbending Lesson or Katara. But I like Fire Sages. Into, I think I'm taking Firebending Lesson over Zuko. Zuko isn't bad. I'm quite up on this card. I just actually haven't been doing very well with Rakdos lately. But this card is just great. You just get a lot of value off it. Yeah, it kind of drains you for 2 and back and forth and gives it to them, but I think you're getting enough card advantage out of this card for it to be quality stuff. Firebending Lesson is a nice place to be, though. Keeps us open for... Ooh, could I have 2? That's it. That's actually funny. Like, potentially giving them 2 Zukos and... Oh, yeah, that would be just kind of messy. Fire Nation Engineer is pretty good in an aggressive style deck. What else am I really looking at? Maybe Compassionate Healer or Zhong's Deserters. I think I'll take Zuko here. It's okay if we're not in Rakdos, but I just think this card's a good enough card. Well statted, you get plenty of value. And if you have some ways to sacrifice, it becomes really nice. Or even bounce for that matter. What do we have here? Corrupt Court Official, always a fan of that card. I kind of like Ty Lee. Keeps us aggressive. But I also like Earth Kingdom Protectors too. Earth Kingdom Protectors. So, no allies, so I mean, we're definitely going to be here. Dun, dun, dun. Ty Lee. Let's go. All right, seeing some blue flow here in this spot. I think I could take the Waterbender Ascension. What this does do is... Oh no, it doesn't flicker my thing. That's the Airbending Ascension. Airbender Ascension. But I still will take it. It turns into deal damage, draw a card. Seems pretty quality. The last Agni Kai is okay. But I'm not passing up on a forecasting fortune teller. Card's just too good. You guys watch the World's Championship. It just highlights how great this card is. Like, and how high people take it. And why it's so good. And why it's so good in this particular format. We don't know about the conflicted Zuko. However, the art on this card's sick, though. His scar looks more like a mask than like a scar, though. But I guess that's how it always is. But I like Zuko with hair. That's my favorite Zuko. Ooh, interesting. Boomerang basics. I don't mind Tiger Seal neither in the right decks. Maybe this is the deck for it. Boomerang basics is so good though. It's actually also really good with Zuko. Tough. Tough, 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 tough. I actually don't. I mean, I guess I do have some draw stuff here. This is tough. I think I can be. I think I need to stick to the archetype. Nope, Tiger Seal. Tiger Seal. We did it. Just let it happen. Let it happen. Tiger Dillo. Tiger Dillo into Tiger Dillo is actually a combo. But I kind of like the Geyser Leaper. It's a flyer. Nice little endgame threat. Draws, discards. It does things. Fire Nation Cadets get into my deck. I have one lesson. I could have had the Boomerang Basics, which would have also been another great choice, but that's okay. Got 2 more packs. Let's see where we land. Zuko, still don't know if I'm going to commit to a third color, but I am clearly red-blue at this point. Tiger Seal. Actually, not even bad in multiples, too, because if I am cheap cards getting on and using the rest of like my mana-intensive cards to draw cards is actually not bad. Like Abandoned Attachments. Perfect example. We do have a little dual land for potential Zuko, but I think the draw spell, especially once we committed to Tiger Seal, is very important. This exiles cards at the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the mana spell's mana value is less than the number of mountains you control. If you don't cast this card this way, put it in your hand. I think this may be a place for that. Because if I'm just sticking to colors and leaning a little bit more into mountains, if my curve is low enough, then I'm just casting almost any card in my deck. And that's what this looks like so far. I just have a lot of cheap ding-dongs with some value attached, and can also get down with some beats. You never know. I mean, if I'm doing lesson things, like the green may be nice and may come up. Aang. Aang's really good. We also have Abandoned Attachments, Dragonfly Swarm. I think I'm taking Aang. Worth a splash. I think I'm out on Zuko now. And that's okay. Combustion Technique is great. I wouldn't mind a Fire Nation Palace, but I don't have any real mana sinks except for Aang's Transform and a Water Bending here. Yeah, Combustion Technique. So, I mean, just for the splash, I just think this card is that good anyways. And heck, if we, how many allies do I have? 3? It's important, like, in the set to keep note of how many lessons you got, how many allies you got. So sometimes there's so many that you stumble into the archetype without knowing it at certain times. Guru Patik is pretty good. I like that. Or is Forecasting Fortune Teller. I mean, this is essentially a cheaper version of Guru Patik, right? But this could consider the clue just able to get a land too. Zhang Deserters, not bad neither, but I think I'm taking the Fortune Teller. This is fine. I am actually getting more happy with this Geyser Leaper pick because, yeah, it's just a clunky 5 mana 4/3 flyer that can draw discard. But, like, having a card that can provide some win conditions could be good too. Just in the way of us potentially not getting any bombs or anything. Aang, I want to consider a bomb. I think it's really, really good, especially when you are able to freely just flip it over. Let's see what we got here. Ha ha ha. Not really earth bending. Fancy footwork, I'm not willing to splash for. Rowdy Snowballers is kind of fine. I also like the Disciple because it makes like Fire Nation Cadets unblockable in the late game. What and which would I rather do? I kind of like that a little bit better. It's cheaper. I'm just going to kind of lean into the cheaper card. And if I get more Fire Nation Cadets, it just makes the Disciple better because it has more targets to make them blockable. If you keep passing me Fortune Tellers, I'll keep taking them. That being said, I also do not mind Ember Island production, which is pretty good with like the Geyser or Aang. Yeah, it's pretty good with a few things, but like I said, if they keep passing me this, I'll keep playing it. Waterbending Lesson seems like quality stuff here. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of our 6 spells are lessons, which is a good place to be. Huh. Ha 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 ha. I really don't like Price of Freedom. I think I'll look at... No, I'll take the Rowdy Snowballers. That's fine. I don't know if I want another one, though. Either that or Guana Parrot. Rough Rider. It just feels so bad when you slam this and they just remove it. I mean, I guess I can say the same thing for the Geyser Leaper, but... I'll take the Cavalry. I usually love a good old-fashioned 2/2, 3-drop, 2/2 prowess creature, especially with flying. But for whatever reason, I'm just not really into it. Not taking another one. I'll take a Snowballers here, so not quite punished because I don't know if I want to play 3 of these neither. However, like chaining off on a couple of these actually could be really good. And there is a tempo. The tempo, my 3 drops is just stuffed with like the tempo things. Ooh, is this better? Yeah, I need some more like harder removal, which is fine. So I bounced their thing and the Ember Island production. Okay. My 3 drops is just stuffed with them. Ty Lee, yeah, we're definitely like a tempo. Ooh, Firebending Lessons too, but I'm not passing on Ty Lee. It's too good. But tap stun. Basically make their thing like can't block, bounce. My 3 drops is just stuffed with things like that. But Ty Lee is just adding to that. Just tap down, won't untap until whenever. So, or whenever she leaves the battlefield. Banded Attachments is great here. Feeling just fine about that. Eloquentia? How am I doing? I mean, I'm good on playables. I don't know if I'm playing Eloquentia. If I find more lesson things, then maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 6 lessons, but where does lessons matter? Lessons matter only with Fire Nation Cadets, and I only need one of them in the yard to give it firebending. Huh. Oh my gosh. Don't make me do it, guys. Don't make me do it because I will. Hold on. I mean, I'm just needing to add green, but I have no way to cast it. Hold on. Because whenever you bend, you draw a card, which is a really good effect on a 4/4 flying firebending 2. I think the right pick is Submersible. I think I'm taking Avatar Aang. Salvageable. We got a land to go. I'm there on playables, guys. That's the thing. Team Avatar is actually really good too. Some people are down on this card. I think this card's great. Love it. They got to deal with your things in order for this to not be good. Well, there's my green splash. Iroh. I actually don't want to play the Platypus Bear because I will take the Professor Zay, though. Iroh's not bad neither. But I don't think this is the deck to give them our stuff. Interesting. All right, so we got a couple cuts here. Booming Bash. I got the Shared Roots is super late here too. That's such a bummer. And the land touches black, in which I don't need at all. Because basically any duel that doesn't touch black, I will take. What doesn't look good in this deck? Probably the Solstice. And remember, my only payoff for lessons right now is my Fire Nation Cadets. And then I guess Combustion Technique just gets better with more of them in there. I'm not quite interested in any of these, so I'll just take the rare, get into my gems. Haiku, probably won't play it. Rowdy, Water Buddy, Boomy, Ember. Oh. Come on, give me some late duels. I didn't pay much attention to the duels that were already there. I don't think I'm playing the Disciple anymore. Where am I at? 15? Yeah, that's good. And Waterbender's Ascension. May not be us. I mean, I really don't like this card. Sure. Land, 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 land. Leave it to Aang to wreck my day. It's just so good, though. He's the Avatar Aang. Look at him. Throw around every element known to the plane. And they got a nipple shot. Oh, put it away, Aang. You're a monk. Show some decency. Price of freedom. Live in America. America! Ember whatever thing is probably not... Ember Island production, probably not it for us. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's good again, like, I mean, I guess it's really good copying Aang, like, really good. I guess that is a consideration there, right? But it is expensive, clunky, all the things. I think I'd play it. Okay. So, in that case, I think I'm going to cut a Snowballer. Is that what I want to do, first of all, while I'm here? Oh, man. What did I get myself into, Scoob? How am I drawing off of my fortune tellers? Hopefully the Ascension at a certain point. Two attachments, professors. So I'm going to be able to trigger this pretty often just based off my 2-drops. Obviously, waterbending lesson down there, and then Aang draws as well, along with the leaper. Yeah. Don't want to underestimate. This is a fun deck. It's interesting. Aang Tribal. All I need is the mono white one to bounce their thing. The 4-drop, 3/2 flyer. Seems fun. Let's get in there. I actually just had a blast over at my LGS. They were doing a holiday boxing commander event for Final Fantasy, and I opened like the nuts. I opened one VV, 2 Sephiroths that were in the same pack, and Bahamut, Buster Sword. But in my commander that I chose was Sin. Like, oh man, just Sultai Sin. It was so gross. It was good. Very, very good. This hand's good. Just got better. We're doing it. I'll even take the other Aang as a draw here. It'd be pretty nice. Junk Deserters kind of stuffs me a little bit, but that's okay. Ooh, are we doing this on curve? On curve? This is fun. All right. Turn 3, play this. Firebending lessons something. Well, that doesn't look like that. Let me think. We gotta play this if we want to play Aang. This is crew 2. I would like to not attack. No. And turn 5, we can copy Aang. Oh, just don't give me the one time. Don't mess with my stuff. I mean, you already have your Fire Nation Warship. You're already just super, chunky thing that just stops my aim. But come on, man. Okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, yeah, if you want to do it. Do it. I wouldn't mind firebending lessons and pump this, but because I really would like to get rid of this Fire Nation Warship, but I do not have the mana. So we'll just take damage there. This is an Avatar Aang. I deal 1 to you. I presume they will want to hold that back. Okay. Almost pretty good. This is so funny. Oh, firebending 2. I just bent. So. Would like to blow that up. They have 1 card in hand. Cool. Fortune teller, go. And I think I may just start jumping with these fortune tellers. I think they're just going to keep me alive. If I were them, I would maybe crack a clue if they already don't have an answer here. But this is fine too. I think I can take 3 here. Okay. A strange order, but you know what? I'm not here to judge anybody. I suppose I will Target creature is not legendary. I will just go ahead and do this. I will draw 2 cards, because that's what Aang does. Fun fact. I'm so happy that I was able to copy an Avatar Aang. God, maybe I should have tried harder. Try to go for the thing. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I think we panned out. Get him out of here. Play this. Okay. Oh god, that's so disgusting. What is going on? It's so gross. I'll just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Maybe I should have drew before I did that. Didn't make a difference. Alright, 8, 9. So you have 9 damage facing. So you're looking for a removal or bust. Nice. Hey, I told you, if they were going to interact with my board, that was going to be disgusting. I actually threw up in my mouth, swallowed it, then threw up again in my mouth, then proceeded to swallow it again. That was how that whole system went. So. What? Oh man, this hand is sussy. Very sussy. We can do better. Well, I think I'm going to actually get rid of the Leaper because, no, that's the wrong card. Because I do have my colors. I'm cool with this. Very slow start though, but Fortune Teller is going to give us a little time. I have a 2-3 swing, so it's not the worst. I am on a draw, so less great, but I think we get to, I think I'll play Fire Sages. See how their curve out goes as well. And that's a problem. Ally. Earthbend 1. So what does this do? This trades twice. think my draws have been pretty fine here. Yeah, I'll just do this. If I'm taking out their creatures instead of them spending their time buffing them all, I think I'm cool with this. Okay. What do we got next turn? So Ty Lee or just Fort. Ooh, that's a problem. I can always hold on, non-creature. I can copy theirs when we get to that point, but we're gonna be quite behind at that point. In the meantime, I'll double spell here, make some friends. And I think, yeah, I may just copy this. I will take 7. Those good plays, good plays. Yeah, if I can take care of Toph here. We know this looks great. You have 2 benefits on. Yeah, it's just not awesome. Not awesome. I actually think the Rhino's nice in this spot. They attack with everything. I'm terrified. They can not attack with these and pump up everything. Well, that's pretty bad. I guess that was a downside for trying that. I block. Okay. Because I'm petty. Oy vey. The damage was done. Wasn't feeling good for the home team. Fire it back. Get it? The Fire Nation? No, that was weak. I gotta do better than that. Cool. Okay, 2 colors. Or 3 colors, I mean. I'm okay spending my turn doing that. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think we can do this. And I will put away an island. We got Rhino next turn. Okay, and I can deal with Zhong. Ooh, that's going to be good for the earthbending land for them. So I think we Tylee. Deal with you. Go. I guess I could have done that on their turn. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You probably should have played that if you wanted it for it to be that. Okay, okay. You use your spell, do your combat trick, have a little fun. Yep, +3/+1. Make your clue. Yeah, yes. Dong Dong's Deserters. Ding Dong's Deserters. Yep. Rhino. Block. I think they supposed to put it on this guy, so when it you can always use it, and then it comes back and you can use it again off the tap ability if you choose to do so. I think they're just all upside there. Okay. They're ramping. That's a weird card to be playing in a Boros deck. Maybe they're splashing for something spicy. That's pretty good. Alright. I will go ahead and do this. Take 6. Strange, I mean, kind of strange deck. I'm not worried about that. That's interesting too. So what we got? I can save 1 mana by doing it like that. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can flash this. Huh. Nothing in the air. They're probably going to... Go 5 next turn, but that's okay. Yeah. I didn't mean to slow roll him. I didn't know if there was a better route to play without not getting cracked back. But I'm sure that they were quite off it. No red. I don't think I can justify that one here. Seems good. Put it in, coach. Get Zay out to start filtering. Get through some looting done. Oh, Aang. Huh. Yeah, I'm doing this anyways. And I think we'll get rid of blue because I put my thing on the bottom. Not quite, but that's okay. was hoping to hit a white or my dual for green. I guess I could have filtered one more time. I'll do it at their end step, that's fine. See what they play first before I commit to anything like that. Back-to-back Boros. And back-to-back Secret Tunnel decks. And back-to-back Cave of Two Lover decks. What's going on here? What do I want to discard? I think I get rid of that. Okay. Land off the top. After my greedy play. Not so much. Waterbending Ascension. I am not ascending in that regard. We'll do this. I'm seeing a lot of cards. This should be fine. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You have mountain. You have mountain. I'll be able to take out their Secret Tunnel with my Bloomy Bash, hopefully. And, oh, that is very interesting. Really annoying. My last time in We Draft Paper, a guy was playing a deck very similar to this. It was very annoying to play against with multiple of these, just not our best. Okay, so hitting another land drop there. So maybe we tie Lee. I can probably, let's leave this up. We'll loot Ty Lee Firebending Lesson. Seems like a good thing to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It'll tap either way. Because they want to kill it. I'll be able to eat one of their 1/1s if they attack all. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, this thing stays tapped, so that's good. I don't know if this on this is great. Let's get rid of this. Snowballers isn't nothing. Let's go ahead and bolt one of these ding dongs. Would you like to save a 1/1? They do. Okay. They're just trying to push in more damage, which is fine. Let's go ahead and do this. Do this. Do this. Huh. Missed my land drop since I pitched it away, I think. But that's okay. I mean, I'm definitely not like... I'll just leave it as a blocker. And that's fine. I don't even mind a double block here if they attack with it. Because that means that they don't... If they do this right now, that's fine. They need to play a land. Okay, there they go. They can pitch this away, make their 1/1 ally. But their Secret Tunnel stays tapped. And I can always kill it with the Boomy Bash. And if they decide to attack all, I'll just pick off 1/1s and take another 3. But if they attack like this, yeah, I will. I'll share this. They underestimate my Fire Nation cadets. Okay, not our best draw. Let's get this out of here. I will hold the land to filter. Or loot, I mean. Two of them are unblockable. If they're spending their turns doing this, I think I'm okay. Yeah. That probably means their draws haven't been spectacular. Okay, Geyser's good. Like to see green source off the top, maybe. That's fine as well. That is an ally, so they're going to try to make that unblockable as well. And I do have one more Boomy Bash, is that right? So let's do this. I may pitch away this Fortune Teller to Zay. Or maybe I just need to bring back Fire Bending Lesson. Yeah, I think next turn I'm going to bring back Fire Bending Lesson. I think I will pitch the Forecasting Fortune Teller and bring back Fire Nation Lesson. Okay, that's fine. And I'll bring, Fire Bending Lesson next turn. So I'll be able to, yep, and I got to land off the top, so I'll be able to do both. But yeah, we got to get this glider kids out of here. Well, that answers that. Is there anything better? Maybe just I need to get the, well, that's a thing. Okay. This lets me play Aang next turn. And I can still Boomy Bash. Actually terrible. Yeah, that's rough. That's real rough. I mean, I died to a lot of things right now. But getting Aang outs could be pretty good. Alright. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Oh, yeah. GG's. They were definitely holding on to their... I mean, they were just being patient playing those cards out. I mean, it was probably best. They were concerned about me holding up things. I think me having to spend that turn to Boomy Bash their land just so they don't get free attacks in. Like, okay, now I'll just play my stuff. And I was already so behind anyways. I almost think that this hand's great. They almost underestimated how far ahead they were. So, yeah, good place to be here. I think I'll get the Fire Sages out. I think I'll get the Fortune Teller out. I think I'll go ahead and just bop this little guy. I think I'll just go ahead and do this. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead. Fire Sages. I'm going to play Plains. I'm going to top a green source and I'll carry on with my life. What? Another otter penguin? What? A tiger seal? Well, I play you. And then I pass. Tap. I presume they have a lot of drawing capabilities. That is something that does. Alright. Let me think. Okay. Hey. Hey. And, yeah, let's just go ahead and get this out. Get some bodies out here. Tap that down. Don't draw a card. This does cost 3, so they'll automatically get the benefit. So they'll get in for, looks like 6 here. You got it, Poppy. Mm-hmm. Seal. Go away. I think we push. They're spending their turn doing that. I feel pretty good. It's like I'm fading a turn. Red source off the top, I could double activate Fire Sages if I want to. But I actually want to get this Professor Z down, so I could probably get back Firebending Lesson. Or I could just do that too, right? So let's Professor Z. They're holding up something. Oh yeah, they can just draw. Yeah. Octopus technique? Nope. So I think I'll just do this. Draw red. So I can bring back combustion technique if I want to. For the total of 3 mana. Leaves me at 4. If I draw a green source, untap green source. I think I have one untapped green source in here. I think I did play one forest on top of my Simic Duel. Yeah, free draw a card. Gosh, it's even better. Submersible. What do? Fire Sages? Bet. Oh, that's pretty good. Gets submersibled. All right. They're up on cards. I'm up on colors. I'm up on creatures. They have one rings that don't kill you. Oh man, this is not good. Okay. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Okay. Not looking good for the home team. Nice draw. Nice draws. Okay, we'll just throw this guy out there. See what happens next. I think I will trade Fire Sages with a Submersible if they allow me to. Master Baku would probably be really good in this matchup. Third Submersible. Nice. You got it. I am very dead. Disgusting. Give him the satisfaction of just watching me beef it. Dude, this deck is good. I don't understand what's going on. Ay vey. Well, I think this deck was sweet. I think there's a lot of cool things going on with this deck. Avatar Aang actually was very playable. Obviously, in that last game, I feel like I'm in it if I cast Avatar Aang. Even if they're bouncing it, like I still feel like that's quality threats. And that gives me opportunity to keep pumping up the Fire Sages and things like that. And because I was up on so much mana, Professor Zay actually was really, really good in this deck. Fortune Tellers were great as well. Kept me alive a lot of the times. Kept my card advantage going. Sealed, we didn't get to do that thing, but that's all right. Boomy Bash, I'm a little up on as I was probably a couple days ago even. But this card just fills the spot in a spell kind of oriented deck, like something that Professor Zay's doing. But yeah, this deck was sweet. Probably should have been like a 4-3, 5-3 kind of deck. You know, I think this deck can go 7 wins too, even with the cute Ember Island production. But that being said, I don't see much wrong with this except for maybe the ambitious Aang here. But I don't even think this is that big of a deal. It doesn't wreck our mana base at all. You know, maybe if we're straight like this, we play another Snowballers and a Disciple or a Italquentia. So card quality over some of this seems like the right thing to do. So that being said, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us today, and we will catch you all in the next video. But thank you again for hanging out. Catch y'all later. Peace.